It feels fitting to begin at the beginning, and for us, that beginning has always been in February. It was February when we got married at 12:02 p.m., starting the journey of marriage in our family. And now, it's February again, and we're sharing the heart behind 12:2 Farm as you see it today. It all began with a verse, "Fix your eyes on Jesus." Hebrews 12:2. It is a reminder that the world tries to grab our attention and take our focus away from what truly matters, and that we can do anything when we are fixed on Jesus. Peter, when he put aside the storm and focused on Jesus, was able to step out of a boat and walk on water. But when his focus changed to what was going on around him, that's when Peter started sinking. And then came Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to the patterns of this world, but be renewed by the transforming of your mind. And 12:2 was born. From two souls whose desire to fix their eyes on Jesus and not conform to this world, these two people met and fell in love and continued to pursue their love for missions and Jesus once married. Once we got married, we longed to go on mission trips and share about how Jesus had transformed our lives with others. At one point in our marriage, we considered moving to a third world country to become missionaries, but it seemed God kept us close for a reason we didn't quite know at the time. We talked about what 12:2 meant and what dreams we had of starting something big together. Let's open a coffee shop and call it 12:2, or an amusement park with Bible-themed rides, maybe a clothing line. Years went by and we would randomly dream, but nothing came of it. We moved back to Mississippi, had babies, dealt with life with little kids and postpartum depression. 14 years later, we moved to the country and began what we'd hoped would be a life at our forever home, a place of freedom and big skies, pastures untouched, and forests calling us inside. It was a dream, but a dream that we did not take for granted. This huge piece of land was a gift, and we knew it. Before we even closed on the property, we were back at our younger years, dreaming up ways to share what we had. Would it be a Christmas tree farm? What about a place for missionaries to rest? The dreams began again. It felt like we were newlyweds, and our hopes and dreams for the future were unlimited. As we began to grow vegetables and flowers, an idea to sell flowers came to the forefront, and I decided to try it. That first year was a struggle of weeds and poor blooms, but we managed to go to markets all summer and sell as a family. We didn't have a farm name, but just sold bouquets and flowers by the stem. After that summer was when it all changed, though. That October, after our first year of selling flowers, I knew it wasn't about the flowers. It was about sharing our land. And in order for that to happen, we would need people to visit our property. So the idea of a U-Pick farm seemed natural. So many names were thought up to capture the essence of our flower farm. And since I was doing the work, it would be my venture, so I had to make the decision on the name. Something was drawing me towards leaning on Sean, though, and making sure he really liked the name of the farm, too. And after going through lists and getting others' ideas and talking and praying, it all came down to 12:2. The name of our favorite verses, the phrase that incorporates the passion we have for sharing the gospel with others, the scripture that helps us focus on what truly matters. The words that were once just a dream have now become a reality. And now, looking back, I know there really was no other name that would have worked. God knew what this flower farm would become, and He knows all that the future holds for this special place.